I did actually want to show you how I created these forms, or these online forms. So this form here has actually been created from this spreadsheet here, and it looks slightly odd, I guess, because what happens when we create the wrap is the wrap does some very clever things. In the spreadsheet we do some simple things, but some of it's very simple. You can see that the set number's set there and the unit number's there. In here we've got something called a wrap link, and the wrap link is going off to the general inspection wrap, and it's going to take the unit number from that cell there, and it's going to take the car type from that cell there, and it's going to say pull out for me from that spreadsheet, pull out for me the value of progress. So that creates a link, so it pulls out a value from another spreadsheet. Now the other spreadsheet is actually the general inspection spreadsheet, which is this one here. So this is this one here. So if I follow the link through, this is what the wrap looks like. This is how I created the wrap. Now in here, what we can see is that the checkboxes. Whoops! I should have escaped out of that, editing that cell there. Let me go back to that sheet. The checkboxes are created from wrap inputs. So if I go to ExcelW now, and I'll go show wrap inputs, all these are input cells. It's something that a user can do something with. And I've just said they're all false. So when they all start, they're all blank like this. And they'll be set to true by checking them. So if I check that there, oops, that will become true. And in the condition that that is set to true, then I've got a wrap link here with an if statement. So it's saying if that's true, then set that to an empty string, and that's how we hide those buttons. But if it's not empty, then we will go off to this is now a wrap link to the AAW form. So the AAW form also has unique keys of unit, car type, the job ID, and this time it's pulling for me from that particular wrap. It's pulling from his status. So if we follow one of these links through, then we'll go through to here. It's warning me I've made a change, and I have actually clicked that, so I'm going to stay on the page. I just ought to save that down to the database before I go anything. If I click onto the wrap link here, this is one that's in progress. This is taking me through to the additional arising work form. It's in progress, and I can show you the spreadsheet how I made that. And in here there's some wrap that, whoops, I've done the same mistake again. Some people never learn. And if I go back into here, this is more wrap links, and in fact that's wrap links to the wrap that's just created. So it's pulling the details about the check that we're performing is automatically pulled through to there. So if I show you what that is in the wrap, it's these details here from the form it came from. In fact, I can even click on here, it will tell me internal, that's where that internal came from. I've pulled that as a wrap link through to my AAW form. Let's just jump back there. This is an input cell. This is if I show you where the input cells are here, if I go to show inputs. So these are all input cells. So this is the area that we're going to add a little description. This is the area where this is the wrap upload, which is going to create this where we upload buttons. It's very simple to do. There's a little input cell there for how many hours. This is a user drop down. So the user drop down says go and find me anybody that can do this work. In fact, this is all done by the live system. Can't obviously happen in the spreadsheet because that's not connected to the live system. I've also hidden off some things here. So this is going to do, the team is going to concatenate all those usernames together, and it's going to give me a full listing of teams. That's be useful for reporting. So if there's 5 people in there, I want to remember who's done the work, and I can pull that into a report. But I'm going to hide it off. So what we've got here is a row hide widget. So that is actually hidden off here, and you don't actually see it in the wrap, but it gives me an area to do some calculations because I want it in the report, but I'll hide it off, and that's basically what's happening there. We've got more input boxes here. I tend to colour all the input boxes a yellow colour just so it's obvious to the user what to do. This is the sign off, and in here there's a little bit of logic which is currently working out that is false. So what I'm doing a check here to say the total hours is greater than 0. Now what's going to happen is that signature will become activated when I pop the number of hours in. So if I put 3 in there, so the total hours is now 3, then that evaluates to true, and this gets automatically signed off in the wrap. And then other ones there is logic also controlling. This logic is actually saying is when this becomes signed, then activate this signature. So it's automatically signed it off. And this one is another bit of logic that says when that is signed, then activate this signature. So that's how we get the progressive signature. These are the calculations for time. So in here we've got some special cells called holder cells that pull information from the server. That's the time the job was created. That is a link through to this cell here, and it extracts the time of signature. And that again is a signature time, and that's a signature time. And all we're doing here is we're converting from the 24 is just because there's 24 hours in the day, and the difference is obviously how long everything takes. So the creation time to the time you sign that signature is going to give us that many hours. So I hope it's all very transparent. We can be very clever about these things using a combination of the wrap features that we have from ExcelW, which are all featured on here, plus all the features of Excel. It's a very clever program. So we've got a great set of parts here, or kit of parts, that we can put together and follow any logic we want to, whatever, so that we can help people collect information for us. And these wraps go out into the world, suck up a lot of data and throw them into a big database. And once in a database, we can do all kinds of reporting on it now. So it's really all about working smartly and intelligently. Okay, thanks for listening.